Hi guys, welcome to your bi-weeklies from June 15th to the end of the month, June 30th. There is really not much to announce other than the Facebook contest still goes on. You have another 2 weeks for joining, liking, subscribing. This is all bringing you one entry toward possibly winning a 20-minute reading with me. Every month I give 3 20-minute readings. So take an opportunity. Also on Facebook I kind of sort of teach tarot in a very kind of light way, and I'm starting as a few days ago sort of like a play, and I want you to try to figure out what cards would mean. So I invite you to participate. Special actually the prices will go up, so take advantage of it, but in particular relationship and X readings is on special for $50. So check it out on my website www.cattarot.ca. And guys, make sure that you check your sun sign, which is basically the date when you were born, but also check your moon sign, your Venus sign. For the other person that you're checking, check their Mars sign, and you can get it from any of the free websites, and I'm going to put in the description where you can get it as well. So that way Mars sign is defining how they are seeking the partner, what is that actually they really want. Venus sign is denoting what you really need. So sometimes want and need are not the same. Your sun sign is like what you're programmed to do on this life, in this life basically time. And your ascendant is also really cool. This is really the mask we wear, and this is like what usually people interact. It's almost like that shield around you. So check all these elements because that's going to give you the full picture. And I think that's it. So let's jump into your bi-weeklies. Hi Aquarius, let's see what is the end of June looking like for us and what we can make out of it. So that way you see the tangent, and keep in mind karma can be changed. We are changing karma every day, and the moment when we live up to our karmic assignment, we have smooth sailing the rest of our life. So this is a general reading. Monthly readings are coming out around 20th, so it's next week. So stay tuned. Oh, my messages for us. Justice. Yay. Justice will be served. And that also could mean that our life is a little bit out of balance. So what is out of balance? What do we need to look into? So it's obviously calling for our attention. So maybe something, we were wrong with something, and now it's going to be straightened out. It's a good card to come out. So let's see. Aquarius from June 15th to June 30th. Aquarius June 15th to June 30th. Aquarius June 15th to June 30th. Ooh, we have a soulmate card and passionate chasing. Who's chasing who? Aquarius, June 15th to June 30th. Ooh, there is something. There is a secret. There is a deception. Queen of Swords reversed. Cutting through something, being really angry about secrets. We do get angry, right? And then we become tornado. I always tell to my friends, it's like 3 air signs are like the wind. The Gemini, the first air sign, is really gentle kind of breeze. Then you have Libra, which kind of jumped out as justice, where you kind of like start feeling it. You kind of can't even get to your bones. It kind of tells you it is there. But then you have Aquarius, Queen of Swords reversed, when it's tornado. It's cleaning everything out. So when we get mad, we get mad because of lies. Nothing else gets us going than lies, right? We guys cannot take things that are deceptive. So this is confirming this, that kind of we feel stuck when we find a situation that we cannot resolve, because we are in our heads, right? We want to know, we are detectives, we want to know what is going on, and then we take this burden on us. But here this came as 8 reversed. So this is talking about, okay, we understanding that maybe it's not as bad as it seemed. Maybe we overreacted, and maybe we have to kind of carry the burden of all these consequences. Or maybe we are just taking too much or more than we can chew. So let's see. Aquarius, June 15th to June 30th. June 15th to June 30th. Aquarius, June 15th to June 30th. And let's get a couple of oracle cards. And then I'm doing clarifications with Gypsy oracle cards. So it's a really fun reading. I wanted these readings to be 10 minutes, but somehow they ended up being 20 minutes. So I have to figure out how to make them shorter. Unless you tell me to keep them this way. So I would like to get your comments. Oh yeah, before I forget, please subscribe, like, and share. For those of you who are not subscribed, this actually means the moment when the reading is done and when I upload it, you get notifications so you can kind of see it right away. Well, it's pretty much still hot from the oven. And liking and sharing really helps me, and it helps me to kind of persist and grow this channel. And also comments help me to connect with you, to really know what you think, to give me your input, to give me your comments. And lastly, on Facebook, I actually kind of have a mini tarot lessons, more like playful. So if you're interested in getting to learn more about cards, it's a great place to be. Not to mention that every month I'm drawing 3 winners for 20-minute readings. So let's see what oracle cards are for Aquarius for this bi-weekly period. Aquarius for this bi-weekly period. Did I tell you that monthly is coming out around 20th? I think I did. Lots of readings today. So, what do we have? We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sync with joy. Boy, that sounds good. The bottom, passion. Knight of Wands. Well, Knight of Wands is a great thing, but it's not permanent thing. It's somebody passionately charging toward us, wooing us, but are they staying? So let's see, what do we have? We have, whoa, Queen of Wands right off the gate, reversed. Sorry, Queen of Pentacles. Now this to me is the ultimate, not a girlfriend, not a wife, or somebody else is a wife, or we are not the chosen one card. It also can mean overspending. It also can mean being a little bit superficial, because technically this is a really cool person. Queen of Pentacles is the person building and being very resourceful. You know, you kind of take the things that you find and then you create like amazing art pieces, right? Now she gets a little bit relaxed, but also this also can mean, and Aquarians are really guilty of that, all work and no play. And this sometimes means, oh, you know, you realize this and then you overspend. And then we have 6 of Swords reversed. So there is something from the past that hasn't been resolved. And now this can actually talk. This could be a different person or somebody else we're involved with. It doesn't have to be female. It can be male. It could be somebody we tried to pair up with who may have been with somebody else. And this is kind of like, swords are always thoughts. Swords are always talking about intellectual processing. And this could just simply mean that we are coming back to these issues and mulling it in our own head and wondering what happened. We are going to see when I get to the clarification. Then I have Judgment. So this is one of my threesome, as I call them, cards. Judgment, Justice, which jumped out, and Wheel of Fortune. These are my 3 karma cards. So this really means that somebody from the past, this is a call, and this is coming in the root of these 2 weeks. So we are going to get payment for good karma because it's in the upright position. There is something from the past that's going to come to the surface to be dealt with and be released. We are going to do good. So the past, there was some kind of happiness. Ten of Pentacles is definitely celebration, family unit, hopefulness, but it's behind us. Knight of Chalices is above us. So the knight in the shining armor. So is that the passion that we are waiting for? And then we have death. Something has to stop. Certain thing is not productive. So is this connecting to the things that we are cutting off? Are we cutting off karmic ties? Probably. These are the old people. And these are the new people. This was something we really wanted for us in the past. And now we are trying to figure out what happened. That's possibility. And we'll have no fear. Look at this, Knight of Swords. This is us, guys. And this is what people don't like in us. And we will feel like, you know what, I had enough. I need to talk about that. I need to communicate it. And I have to get to them. Hi, Chef. Hi, Aquarius. Hi, Chef. You like Aquarius? You don't talk? What's happening? Oh yeah, sure. Let's talk to that. Let's talk to the camera. So you see, like positioning. What? Aqua girl, you have fear? You have fear? Huh, baby? Huh, baby? Pretty baby. A pretty girl. You pretty Chef. Sapphire. Where is my Sapphie? What? Are you a pretty girl? Do you love me? I love you too. Can you come here? Come here, baby girl. Baby girl, sure. Let's touch everything. Come on. Come here. Come lie down here. Good girl. Love yourself. All right. Hopefully you guys like, because she kind of brings luck to the readings, as many of you figured it out already. So we were talking about no fear. You see, like, I mean, who cares about this human? She's so much taller than me, but I know who I am. So this is really the feeling about this card. I just mentioned, right? You have no fear, Sapphie, huh? You have no fear. Can you please lie down here? Can you lie down somewhere so I can finish this reading for Aquas? Just say hello. I'm Aqua, February 5th. Yeah, she is 4 years old. She's 4 years old. Come on. And what do we have in the environment? The Magician. So it looks like we're going to have support of our environment. So it is really good. It is kind of like even thinking outside of the box. What can we create? What can we create of what has been given here, and from what kind of tools we have here? Now look at this, hopes and fears, Ace of Chalices. Oh my gosh, Aquarians, this is finally, well, there you go, passion. Did we not have the passion here? Yeah, we have a passion. So things are looking up, but certain things will have to die before they get resurrected. So it looks like we are cutting karmic ties. This is what is death, right in the middle of it. So we are talking here around the 21st, 22nd of June. Literally when the signs are switching from Gemini to Cancer. So when I publish monthlies, it's going to be almost like a new phase. So let's start. Let's go with clarifications. 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh. We actually had somebody in the past. It could be somebody we knew for quite a while. There was like a love story, a soulmate. Something that we have seen ourselves as kind of like having home with this person. Almost, I want to live the rest of my life with you. This is like literally everything. It could be somebody we knew from a long time ago. This kind of card denotes somebody who can even go back all the way back to high school, to kind of being our first love, or this can even talk about still talking about, still kind of thinking about them. This is kind of this concept of oneness, right? So kind of like saying it's an illusion of being a two, and it's no wonder that we want to go back to it, because that obviously felt really, really good. So what happened? Judgment. So why did that stay in the past? I am not sure, because it says great love is worth taking the steps you guided to take. And then there's this judgment. So there is call of karma, right? So there is a call of, where do we go from here, right? Judgment is what were the old things that are influencing the situation right now? What is the perspective? What is the purpose of, like, you see, these 2 weeks are going to really kind of hit a few buttons in us. It's going to kind of wonder, let me just put this down here. It's going to kind of make us understand what we have and what we need, right? Two things. Do we need what we want? It's kind of three things. So what is the higher power? What is inner power? Are we enough? Do we have enough inside of us? When I see this, because it's karma, this is understanding, and people who had personals with me and I do these karmic readings, you kind of understand your place. You understand why you have issues that you have. This is kind of this divine blueprint that kind of like is meaning for ourselves and for the others, where you realize it's quite the opposite to what you think. It's not that you are brought to this planet to live happy la-la life, but you're actually brought here to learn. So we are actually learning. We are actually stepping into the next level of our karmic development. This is what this means. And look at that, the infamous Seven of Swords that came out in every reading. So it's a closure, guys. It's absolute closure. Either somebody is going to come and give us apology, or give us confession, or we are just going to say it's done, it's closed. And this kind of like means moving forward. I'm looking and setting my eyes on new goals. I need to move forward. So I think these things in the past did not work out because there was somebody else interfering. It could be possibly the partner was involved with someone, and the involvement was stronger than we were told. Maybe they forgot to tell us that they were involved. So you'll see, if the Devil card comes out, that's the indication that's what happened. It was like more than we knew. So let's clarify this card. Temperance reversed, which could be a couple. So it also means that could be the wrong timing. When Temperance comes upright, this kind of means lucky opportunity, good time in a good place, right time, right place, right person. Kind of like lots of kind of elements have to get together. So one of these elements just definitely didn't work out, and hence the whole situation didn't work out, and we became single, or we decided to kind of build our own strength. This is actually a good card, and it's not kind of like second prize and consolidatory prize. Hi Sapphie again. It is saying, look, we are learning about ourselves, and it's kind of like support and trust. And when you see birds in the reading, like, then you understand, okay, so this is calling us to fly higher. This is calling us to go above all these issues. So why are we not going above? Why are we still dealing with that? Why do we really want to go back to it? It is somebody who we thought it is our friend, but he or she wasn't. This kind of things didn't go forward, and we wanted it to go forward. Look, Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles, couple that is not a couple that didn't build this couplehood. And we want to understand that, right? Right, Saph? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right, Sapphie? Look at this nuisance. Look at this nuisance. I have to tell you that my Siamese cat is exactly like a dog. First of all, she is ridiculously smart. She knows what she wants, and you can learn quite a bit from cats. You can learn how to really live in the present, how to really not get upset, and how to deal with issues right as they come and just let them kind of bounce off you. And look at this. If anybody ever tells me that Aquarians are not emotional, the Aquarians are not affectionate, just look at this picture. Does it look to you that somebody here doesn't want to be cuddled? Or does it look like somebody doesn't have enough? So right, Sapphie, my little Aquarius, come on, come on, come here, come here. And see how much we collaborate as Aquarians. So who is this Knight of Chalices? Who is this knight in the shining armor, right? Because here we had Queen and King, so this kind of is a couplehood. So now we have this Knight of Chalices, of Cups, Knight of Swords, and we have Knave of Wands. So we have like this enormous energy coming our way all of a sudden. So something didn't get fulfilled. It was a couplehood that didn't happen, and it looks like it didn't happen because we decided that we didn't want it to happen. It is a really difficult decision after recognition of somebody, but maybe the truth hasn't been told. So let's see here. We have one more knight, so there we go. So knights come to present power. They're sent to battle, but they're really almost figureheads. They don't really engage in battle. They really are just showing power. It's like a demonstration, almost like to put fear in somebody. So they don't necessarily stay. So when they show up in readings, they're like almost like a announcement. It's almost like a title on an essay. So this title on essay is like Knight in the Shining Armor, and this is you're learning how to be a good wife or a good partner. So this is clarification, like there is somebody coming who is exactly right for us. So this is a little bit possibly warning. Five of Wands is talking about arguing and setting boundaries and somebody feeling trapped. But when it's reversed, it talks about lots of arguing but not getting anywhere. So I will have to clarify to see what the heck this means. But this probably would tell that we have to move slower than we are used to, because these two energies are slower energies, and slower than fire and air, which we are the highest, the fastest moving energy. And this is why, you know, others cannot catch up, and we look, you know, brazen that we are living them somewhere in the past. It just, we have a faster car. This is the slowest car. This is slow car. This is faster car, but we are rocket. So we are not here yet, but this is saying like we really have to step on a brake. And this is calling here the partner we had wanted something to be developed slowly, and hence maybe this is why the timing was not right. So here is basically the end of something. Something ended. Something in us we need to transform. We had to kind of, you know, like snake sheds the skin. And this is the thing. Literally, what are we leaving behind? Some happiness or illusion of happiness. It is maybe possible that somebody was self-absorbed. Look at this. 9 and 10. Like we are really ending, not getting our wishes fulfilled, and understanding that we have to trust. The wheel, remember I told you karma, there is one karma card, there is a second karma card. The Wheel of Fortune is literally talking about the spinning of karma. It can be up and can be down. And deciding to die, to kind of go and, let's say, gamble, is really the show of strength. There you go. This is us. King of Swords. We are waking up. Or that could even come here. I was not sure. I guess that can go in the next one, but it doesn't matter, because look, it's just reinforcing this Knight of Swords. No fear. We are going with what we think is right, what we think is fair. Knight of Swords is like we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Now we have Knight of Swords. It's talking about somebody extremely fair. And look, there is like this Three of Pentacles reverse. So somebody really didn't want to build things with us, and that's why we are not even paying attention to it. We are just simply cutting this off. Whatever was not balanced is being left behind. And our environment is actually reactive to us. They are kind of realizing that we are kind of waking up. We are getting into this magician powers, and you see, we are kind of like creating the balance. So it was a lot of imbalance. Maybe we have been taken advantage of. Maybe, you know, this is give and take, and somebody's giving too much, somebody's taking too much. And this is definitely being seen as, okay, there is no balance. Maybe even financial advantage, even it's reversed because it's a pentacle card. And, you know, somebody's sticking around for the wrong reasons, right? And that made us feel very lonely, because look, it goes from 1 to 9 in one step. And this is kind of typical for us a little bit, being Aquarius. The Hermit card I really relate to, because I don't really like other people make decisions for me. I don't ask questions. I like to go deep inside of me and find those answers. But this is not for everybody, and this is also this basic differentiation between introvert and extrovert, and now I'm somewhere on the edge there, possibly on the extrovert side. But this is still my introverted times. Then I really need to figure out that little kind of cave that men like, but I have it as well, and I guess you Aquas, obviously, where we actually go in there and we try to figure out. But other people kind of see us possibly lonely. Maybe this is their observation, but they're wrong. Aquarians are never lonely. We really are really good with whatever we do completely on our own. Am I right? I hope you give me your comments and you give me your opinion what Aquarius is. And for those of you guys who are cross watchers, who have a partner Aquarius who wronged you, I get it. Aquarius can be a horrible, horrible sign. It can be. Why? Because we are sign number 11. Number 11 means learning to be the best. And guess what you have to learn? You have to learn what means being bad to be the best. You have to learn it on your own skin. Unfortunately, the waves kind of go around, and that tornado that we are, it's not really comfortable for the other people. So I get it. I get it why you feel this way. And the reason why you brought or you have Aquarius is your life is to guide them, to teach them the lesson that you are bringing to this planet. So it is simply karmic communication when you have somebody who is born under 11 sign with you. This is the Masonic master number. 11 is vision. 11 is the justice card in here. So Aquarius, whatever Aquarius does, Aquarius gets this justice. You don't even have to do anything to them. We get that back. So, but what we are hoping this time around is for a little happiness of our own, for this love pour, for secrets. Maybe something happened in the past. Maybe there is some kind of respect for, this could mean somebody's children as well. And Four of Pentacles means being guarded, kind of protecting your heart. So we are doing this, but this time we are doing it more cautiously. We are kind of being protective, because it looks like here this was a bad hit that cost us really pushing that reset button. Pushing a reset button for us, it's easy to push the button, but you know, the waves of destruction last a long time, and we know that. And for us to start something new is a biggie, especially after this. Being cautious is good. So maybe after all, this is what it means, that we are going to move slower, and we are going to reignite passion. When was the last time you guys felt passionate? And look at this, like being overly emotional. And divorce. Is somebody divorcing that you know? Are you divorcing? This looks like a couple, or some other couple is separating that we are benefiting from. Let's clarify all of that, okay, Aquas? You guys are really lucky that I'm Aquarius, so that's why, of course, I want to see what's in the cards for me. You have the longest readings, or on the other hand, you must hate me because now you never get to the ending of Aquarius reading. Either way, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. So let's see, what was the soulmate and this promise of this like tantalizing love affair in the past? What is this for Aqua from January, I wish, June 15th to June 30th. Okay, what was this all about? Whoa, look at that. Wife, soldier, servant. Maybe we were the wife, maybe we got divorced, maybe we found out some secrets and things just didn't serve us well anymore. Maybe somebody else had a secret wife. That would make sense because this was kind of showing over here. So let's see what the heck was this cluster mess over here. Consolation, that's the Knight of Pentacles. That's Nine of Pentacles, that's kind of building up. So what is this? Doctor, coming to our senses, or possibly, you know, healing. What else is, give me one more for this cluster here. Widower. So yeah, it is mourning, so that would make sense with death, right? Something ended, and it's kind of like giving us abilities. So Nine of Pentacles, this makes lots of sense. So I guess some of you, or some of us, rather just say, had somebody that we had to leave in the past for whatever reason. Possible they had involvement with someone, and maybe involvement was not, maybe they really wanted to break up with someone, because it looks like here it's kind of like breaking up. So we are going to see why it is, and this kind of indicates kind of like somebody wanted to break up with someone, but maybe this was not happening fast enough, or we were not convinced because it was like Seven of Swords, that this is like really the truth in the matter. For any reason, kind of things got messy, it didn't work out, it was the end. But we did manage to pull ourselves up and to kind of like walk, but we are not running yet. So what is this? Judgment, and that this Seven over here. See, here we have death again. So it is calling things up, maybe to clear the air. Let's see what is there. Is like it was some kind of bad surprise, and that will be the Seven of Swords. It was a shock to our system. And what is Three of Wands? Messenger. So yeah, there is the goals. It could be also that will be some kind of exchange of messages, but this could be just the messages we are getting. And finally, because we are extremely sensitive, and this is really the reason why we come across as cold. And we are little antennas that kind of reacts to even the smallest, because we are air antennas, but even the smallest kind of moisture can destroy us. And hence we have to protect ourselves really, really, really closely. And other people don't get it, how actually easy it is to get and penetrate our system and destroy their circuits. So hence, once when we are ready to set on a new goal, when we are ready to receive these messages, the accumulation of energy is like enormous. So let's see here, what is this Knight of Chalices, Knight of Pentacles? Are we getting somebody new? What is this all about? What do we have? Letter reversed. So that could be that miscommunication, that could be no communication, or still kind of like status quo. And maybe this is why we have this card, make the effort. Maybe nobody's making an effort in the situation. Child. Is somebody pregnant? Or child also means a new beginning, but also says, like Judgment, something from the past was delivered in the next stage. Or maybe this is saying, well, the timing is right now. Loyalty reversed. But it looks like somebody doesn't want to go along. It could be us, it could be them. The loyalty, dedication. Let's see one more card. Dedication to that person is no longer there. Yeah, you see, prison. Somebody feels still trapped. We either feel the other person is trapped or we are trapped. and not seeing the way out of it. So what is this Death card over here? What is this Death card? It is the end of hope. What is that? Nine of Pentacles, reverse, conversation. End of hope for communication, for resolution. So what is this Wheel of Fortune here? You see, we feel happy that we didn't maybe negotiate this thing. Maybe we had ability to go back to it, to change it. That's maybe why we have Magician, but we chose not to do that. We were following this, or we are going to follow our inner feeling that this is not right for us. And that's why Merchant generally talks about, you see, but this can also mean coming back to our senses, because it is coming back, not really renegotiating, but coming back to what we were before. So what else I need to know? Yeah, what is this One of Cups? What is this Ace of Cups here? What is this money? There is like, again, the High Priestess and money. Both of them are talking about some kind of secrets. This could also, guys, mean that some of us are starting a business, and the business is going to have ebb and flow, and we have to be on guard with money, because this is also being on guard with money. So what else? Enemy. Exposing enemy, and kind of like feeling the enemy, or money is our enemy. I know that we are not crazy about money concept, so let's see. So money and enemy being reversed. So this is definitely talking about secrets and our relationship to money. So it looks like that we might be getting acquainted, or that we are just going to simply have a lucky break and get some kind of gift. And this could be also gift. This gift can actually talk about love gift. Somebody might actually send us a present, or we might send a present to someone, but I think we will get a present. This present doesn't have to be physical present. This present could be something we really want to hear, that secret that somebody is holding. So let's see this ending. What is this being emotional? What is this Hierophant? Somebody not following the path. What is this? Is somebody getting divorced? It is kind of weird. What is this all about? Both of them want, look at this, third party. Journey of third party is what? Sickness. Somebody's depressed. Definitely was a third party, so I'm still not clear what's going on. So somebody's getting out of this third party situation. That's what is happening. But we got out of this situation. So it looks like, yeah, look at this. Sorrow and service. Somebody's coming too late to woo us. That's what it looks to me, guys. It's like a little bit too late, and we are moving on. So let's see what is, and that's hence this emotional. We might still be emotional about that. It's feeling sorry about it. It's kind of sad, right? When you have this huge, enormous hope for somebody, you invest, you try to communicate, you make this effort, and I think we did make the effort. And then you say, look, you know, you don't belong to me. You don't belong to me because you don't behave that way, and you would never belong to me. We just have to choose to be together. This is not negotiation. This is trip together. And the person decides not to travel. So then we decide to travel alone, and we just cut ties out. That was that death. It was the end of that journey. So let's see, what is this Knave of Wands? Check it out. It is us. We are like reigniting. That's the passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It looks like the world is our oyster, guys. Oh my gosh. We are going to get this youthful energy. Oh yeah, and friendly energy. Guys, this is being Aquarius. Youthful, friend. Make sure who are your friends, who are not your friends, and kind of like clean the house. Aquarius, thank you so much for your time. I'm sorry for this to go on this long. Please subscribe, like, and share. Join my Facebook, and your private readings are more than welcome. It's about 3 to 5 days turnaround. Looking forward to hearing back from you. Love you all. All the best.